right now. This is a signal that is about to flash on the Bitcoin price action, and in this exact video I will be talking about this signal and much more important things, because right now Bitcoin is breaking above the $17,000, and yesterday I already talked about this level, how important this level is for the Bitcoin price action, and how important it is that we are finally breaking outside of this consolidation range that has been here for over an approximately 21 days. So without any further ado, don't forget to slap up that like button on today's update video. Can we once again smash it back above 300 likes? That will be absolutely incredible. And with that being said, let me jump straight away towards the imminent short term on Bitcoin. And once looking, of course, at that imminent short term target, we can see that Bitcoin consolidated sideways for a very long time. And like I discussed yesterday already, after we officially broke towards the upside of this pattern, we are right now seeing some sideways consolidation above the important level of resistance of this white line right here. And after we officially confirmed the break above that white line here, we basically retested it yet again for a few times, and then we had a significant push towards the upside. And right now, finally, we have broken above $17,000. And that $17,000 target for Bitcoin is an extremely important level, because like you can see from the past, the $17,000 has provided a lot of resistance, a lot of support right here, a lot of resistance, and yet again it provided resistance right here. And after we broke above it, we retested it as support, and right now we're moving towards the upside. And many people are currently going to ask me, what are your next price targets since we broke above $17,000? And those are very easy for me to say, because the next price target for me is all the way on the top side on $18,000. And I already said this yesterday before we broke above 17K here. I said it, if we break above towards the upside, my next target is going to be $18,000 for Bitcoin. Yesterday I also talked about a potential bearish divergence, because like you can currently see, we have got a higher high on the 4-hourly time frame and a higher high on the RSI. So the 4-hourly bearish divergence clearly got invalidated. Once also looking at the 4-hourly time frame, we can look at that bigger symmetrical triangle. I have been talking about the symmetrical triangle ever since we broken outside of this, and like you can see currently, the price target of this pattern is somewhere around 17.6k, and I personally do really think we can reach it in the coming days ahead of ourselves. It is from this point onwards another approximately 1 to 2% move towards the upside, and the price target of the symmetrical triangle is also meeting this very important horizontal level of around 17.6 to 17.5k. So I honestly do think there's going to be some resistance around that level. So that is what I'm also going to be looking forward towards. Also, once looking at the 12-hour time frame on the Bitcoin price chart and looking at the EMA ribbon, we can see that Bitcoin is about to be crossing bullish on the 12-hour EMA ribbon. And what is very interesting about this signal is that every single time this signal flashed here, it was not such of a significant move here, but after we crossed bullish, we moved up still another 3.6%. By the end of the day, we moved down. But historically speaking, the majority of the times that this signal flashed here, so it flashed here as well, we moved up 7% in the following 10 days here. The time before this signal flashed here was over here. We moved up an approximately 15% here in the coming 26 days here. Also right here, the signal flashed here. After the signal flash, we moved up an approximately 20% in the following 10 days. So every single time this 12-hour EMA ribbon signal flashes, not every single time, but the majority of the times, we tend to see more upside following for Bitcoin in the coming 10 to 20 days ahead of ourselves. So that is why I want to be pointing out that this signal is about to flash for Bitcoin, because historically speaking, it means that we are probably going to see some more upside happening for Bitcoin. And that is definitely a good development we're currently spotting. And also, talking about my trade, I'm finally in a profit again here, but like everyone already know, if you have been following the channel for quite a while right now, this trade is a swing trade, so I don't really care if I'm in a loss on the short term or if I'm in a profit right now here. All I care about is to get a good entry for the next big bull run for Bitcoin. And if the market falls down towards levels of an approximately $14,000 to $13,000, I will double down my margin. But if nothing happens between then, I probably will just stick in my trade and nothing will really happen right then. So currently I'm still long on Bitcoin. I'm looking to add more margin, but only if we do drop down significantly or if we break above $20,000 yet again here. If you are interested in trading yourself as well, you can check out the links in the description. If you sign up an account on Bybit, you get an additional $30,000 deposit bonus. And if you sign up an account on BitGet, you can trade in the US without any VPN. So check it out right now in the link in the description. But more importantly, also looking at the daily time frame for Bitcoin, looking at that Bollinger Bands here, we can see that the Bollinger Bands is widening again here. So after squeezing seen for quite a long time here. We're finally seeing the bullish bands widening up here, what means that we're probably going to be experiencing some more volatility in the coming days ahead of ourselves as well here. So very interesting to see. The bullish band is finally showing us that the volatility could be picking up again on the 3-day time frame as well. We're extremely narrow. The move we saw yesterday evening is not so big yet so far, but yeah, still we are finally starting to be moving a little bit towards any direction again here, because yeah, in the past 20 days we basically have not moved towards any direction. So yeah, bullish band still extremely tight, so the big move still awaits for Bitcoin. Looking then at the daily time frame, we've been talking about this downward sloping resist line for quite a while already, and you can clearly see it. Once we broke above it, we moved towards the upside. And still, for the bigger picture, if Bitcoin really wants to be flipping bullish, and just like I told you as well, if I really want to add more margin towards my trade here, I need to see a break above this orange box here, and that's somewhere around $19,000. If we break above $19,000 with a confirmed daily candle close, we are officially re-entering bullish territory for Bitcoin, and then I will definitely start to get a little bit more excited about the price action of Bitcoin, and then I will also exactly call that this was the bottom for Bitcoin if we do break above 19 to 20,000 US dollars. And yeah, that's really where I will be looking at right now here. But of course, I'm not going to say necessarily that the bottom is already in, as long as we're not breaking above this important level right here. But if we do break back above this region, it could be very likely that 15k could have been the bottom for Bitcoin. Also, looking at the legendary support line, we just yesterday closed the weekly candle, and like you can see, yet again, we're holding up towards the legendary support line. So things are still looking great here for Bitcoin. We're still holding on towards this level. Of course, if you're subscribed to the channel, you will exactly find out once we ever break below this level and what the next targets are going to be for Bitcoin if we do break below it. But yeah, so far we're still holding on towards it, so things are still looking good here. And of course, on the weekly time frame for Bitcoin, we are still creating that insane big falling wedge structure, and right now we are very close by potentially creating that breakout. So things are heating up for Bitcoin. More and more exciting things are playing out right now here. Right now we have to wait and see how everything is going to be playing out here. We broke towards the upside, we broke back above 17k here. If we do have a retest of the $17,000 like we have seen from the past, it is likely to see this level flip into support, so that is also a potential new trading opportunity for scalp traders out there on the channel. I personally will be looking for some trades on 17k here from a scalp trading position. But anyway, we finally broke outside of the range we've been talking about for such a long period of time here. To be exact, we have been consolidating in this range, and if I count this small little consolidation here with us as well, we have been trading in this range for over 23 days here. And right now, finally, we officially broke out, and it is towards the upside. So I'm also really expecting that right now the continuation is also going to be more towards the upside. If we do see that break below this green box right here, we could be saying, okay, right now we are experiencing a fake out towards the downside, and then it is more likely to see more moves towards the downside happening, but only if we do break below the green box of support, right? So if you want to be staying up to date with all the new developments playing out in the market, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, slap up that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.